think that is the thing you need to talk about. You can know something so well that your brain then does not understand what it was like for you not to know that thing again. And that's what we call the cost of knowledge. So just because you know it so much, you underestimate it, you feel like it's just too basic for you to tell it to somebody else, for you to teach somebody else, for you to make it into a course that somebody else is going to pay for. But you've forgotten that that thing that you can explain effortlessly has taken you years to learn. It makes it feel ordinary. You feel like, does someone actually want to learn this? For instance, I'm a software developer, and sometimes when I want to probably create a video that talks about HTML, CSS, and the likes, I just overthink it and I'm like, who wants to watch HTML and CSS? But the thing is this, there are people that are just starting, they are just at the beginning of their journey, and that is exactly what they need. So most likely you are thinking everybody knows this, but the truth is that not everyone knows it. See, one way you can use to tell that something is not basic is when it is a recurring question, when people keep asking you that same thing over and over and over and over and over again. For instance, I recently talked about how to maybe be consistent with content creation. It feels like a normal thing to me. It didn't feel like something I have to tell people. It didn't feel like something that is special that people want to know about. But I realized people were asking that question a lot more often than I expected. And that made me remember that this is actually something I've faced before. I was not very good at it before, but I've gotten so good at it. But now I've gotten so good that I've just forgotten how it used to be. And I feel like it's not very much important again. So when you begin to receive those recurring questions, just know that that is something people don't know so much about, even if it is basic to you. And something that I think you need to understand is that you don't need to be the world best before you can explain something. You don't need to know something so well that you know it to the end before you can explain it to somebody that is some steps behind you. See, that little thing that you know above that person is something very important that you can also teach that person behind you. You get? And one thing I can shock you with is this. The internet is full of people sharing that very basic knowledge. Like you see people selling courses for how to just cut and join. That same thing that you were thinking that is just basic. Oh, how to talk to somebody else, how to start a conversation with somebody else. That thing that you know how to do so well that you just think is so basic, somebody is paying for it somewhere there. As long as it's something that you know, as long as it's a problem that you faced and you've solved, you can talk about it. You can teach people. In fact, you can package it as a course and sell it to people that need it so bad. And please, you don't need to wait till your knowledge feels impressive enough before you start talking about it. So what I want you to know is that that basic knowledge that you have that you think is just too basic might be somebody else's breakthrough. So let me close with this. If you know something so well, so well, so well, so well that it feels basic to you, then I think